Imagine waking up tomorrow to absolute silence. No buzzing mosquitoes, no crawling roaches, no flies ruining your food. Sounds like a paradise, right? It's actually the exact moment the countdown to human extinction begins. If every insect on Earth vanished at this exact second, you wouldn't live long enough to enjoy a world without bug bites. In less than a year, our cities, our oceans, and our bodies would look like a scene from a horror movie. And the nightmare starts in your local grocery store. Within the first 30 days, global civilization fractures at the supermarket. Over 80% of all flowering plants on Earth rely entirely on insects for pollination. Without bees, butterflies, and beetles, the production of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and oils completely stops. Coffee and chocolate? Gone forever. Alfalfa and clover, the primary food for dairy and beef cattle, die out. Meat and dairy prices skyrocket before the industry utterly collapses. But it's not just humans starving. Think about the wild. Billions of birds, amphibians, reptiles, and freshwater fish live almost exclusively on a diet of bugs. Within months, entire forests fall silent as billions of animals starve to death. The global food chain doesn't just break, it shatters. But let's say humanity manages to survive on artificial crops like wheat and corn, which are pollinated by the wind. You think we're safe? Think again, because by month 6, a new crisis begins, and this one is much, much grosser. We always think of insects as pests, but we forget their most important job. They are the planet's ultimate janitors, and without them, the world begins to choke on its own filth. Insects like dung beetles, maggots, and ants are responsible for breaking down the world's waste. Without them, millions of tons of animal waste, dead trees, and biological matter just sit there. The ground becomes choked under mountains of undecomposed material. Because the natural recycling loop is broken, the soil loses all its nutrients. Grass stops growing. Trees begin to wither. Even worse, this unmanaged, rotting waste becomes a breeding ground for hyper-aggressive bacteria and fungi. Plagues we haven't seen since the Middle Ages begin to sweep through surviving human populations. The air smells of decay, and the very ground beneath our feet becomes toxic. So, what's the ultimate takeaway? Humanity loves to view itself as the rulers of Earth, but the scientific truth is we need them infinitely more than they need us. If humans vanish tomorrow, the Earth would flourish. If insects vanish, the world dies. Next time you see a spider or a bee, maybe give them a pass. They're keeping you alive. What terrifying scientific scenario should we simulate next? Drop your wildest ideas in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe to witness the next simulation.